What's up, guys? It's Daz here. But you don't really care, as we've got a lot of collectibles to get in the desert. We have a whole lot of treasure to get, which I felt like doing anyway because I kind of thought it'd be interesting to see what treasures are in this hidden desert, since they're probably the chests people are going to find the least, I guess. And it was just, yeah, I wanted to do them. There you go. Okay, so the first treasure that we're going for is in the bottom left. There is a skull cave with a whole bunch of really advanced bokoblins. I can't tell. Are they black marked bokoblins or something? Either way, the way I ended up defeating them and their Lizalfos guards is just using bomb arrows. These guys are hard, but yeah. Okay, so now we're on the southern oasis, and there is a treasure chest just nicely on the island. Be careful of Moldugas, though. Also, something to note when it comes to treasures in this place. Sometimes you'll see a treasure chest that's not magnetisable. That's because it's actually an Octorok, so do be careful. The next treasure we're going for is just north of the Gerudo Great Skeleton in the southwest corner. Just through the sandstorm. Once again, I would recommend following pins, but generally, I think at least this one here is just in a skull cave, so it should be hard to miss. Now, once again, it's got a whole bunch of advanced bokoblins. I'm going to use bomb arrows. That worked pretty effectively. Oh, a great Thunderblade with attack up +9. Oh my god, that's amazing. And here's the next treasure. It's just a tiny little camp. I'm just going to sneak on through. Don't mind me. Ow, I hurt my fist. Sapphire, nice. I would tell you where that is on the map, but it's a bit fuzzy right now. It's in the middle of the sandstorm. Again, I'd recommend using pins. Right, the next patch of treasure we're getting is actually a patch. So it's quite north of the Great Skeleton, but right to the dark patch on the left side of the map, there is a whole island of places, each coming with different encampments and a Molduga running around. All we need to do, obviously, is defeat the enemies, and Molduga, I guess, is optional, and get her through with that. I am not good. And only 100 rupees, of course. Alright then. Next one's just to the east of that next island. Be careful of the Molduga, but this one's just nice. It's just on its own, so I'll take that. It's a Moonlight Scimitar, of course. I'm still pretty impressed with the look of this whole place, though. Like, look at that. Just love that view. Right, anyway, now we're going north. There is another encampment to defeat. And the treasure is fire arrows. Okay. Next, we're heading to the northwest for a tiny island with 50 rupees on it. Okay. Although this was a poorly marked treasure chest. I put that completely wrong place. Okay. And the final one for this patch of area is to the far northeast, where we find this doubly sized rock with the treasure just hidden in one of these crevices. Ice arrows. Okay. It all balances out. Now, the next treasure we're going for is to the skeleton southwest of the Gerudo town. It is a campment underneath the skeleton that we need to defeat and get their treasure chest. What I'm going to do, though, is just jump on through. If I can be stealthy enough. That is not the treasure chest. Okay, there it is. Hold on. Wow, you didn't even hold on. Not even a little bit. Oh, it's just a sapphire. Okay, and I'm out of here. The next treasure that can be found is in the southern lookout tower, but if you followed the story and actually went into the building at the time, you might have already gotten it, like I did. The next piece of treasure we're getting is in the 3 skull caves that is on the way of the Sandseal race, if you completed that. It is in the southeast direction from the Palu wastelands on the eastern edge of the desert. Anyway, the treasure is bomb arrows. Helpful, because I'm going to use one now. Lovely. The next treasures we're going for are just northeast of the Gerudo town. There is a nice little kind of encampment with a couple of Lizalfos there. The first treasure chest is just on the west side. 10 arrows, nice. And the other one is slightly dug underground on the east side. Thanks for the silver rupee. The next treasure we're going for is just within the Palu wasteland region, and we are looking for 3 buried treasures in the sand. We've got some topaz. A purple rupee, okay. An opal, okay. Alright, and next we're in the Gerudo ruins, just north of Gerudo town. There's a whole bunch of treasure for us to get. First of all, there are 2 treasure chests to the left of the Gerudo ruins. There's this tiny little encampment here. The first is on the roof, pretty hard to miss. 5 ice arrows, sounds pretty standard. The other is in the center of the camp, dug underground. It's a purple rupee. Now inside the camp, there is a treasure chest underground, underneath this dilapidated? There's an archway. It's half dug underground itself, and it's another durability up golden bow. Oh my gosh, there's too many. Further south, there are 2 treasure chests dug underneath the sand right here, but you'll see there's 3 because one of them is an Octorok in hiding. It's basically a mimic. That gives us some sapphire and some arrows. Right, next we're going even further east of the ruins. There is a nice little camp with a bunch of Lizalfos, which is, I think, kind of rare. You don't usually see a camp full of Lizalfos only. And there's a treasure chest that they have. It's just a silver rupee, but it's nice. Up next, we're on the path between the oasis and the stables. There are 2 treasure chests hidden under the sand, right off the beaten path. Not very far. The first one to the west has some arrows, and the second one is within an encampment. I thought it was just underground, never mind. Although I guess technically it's underground. Wow, just dodged that electrical current. Thank you, electric choo-choo. Don't mind me, buddy, I'm just here for the weapons. Not even the weapons, just the chest. Gerudo Shield, nice. My inventory's full. Hold on, let me get my thing. That would be, let's get rid of the shield of Mind's Eye, sure. Sliced in the face. Lovely. Next treasure we're going for is quite a chunk east of the Wastelands Tower. We are now going onto the main path that we actually landed on when we first came to this region. Just west of the G-No Shrine, if you need even more reference, there is a chest hidden on the beaten path. The next treasure we're going for is just west of the Northern Ice House. Simply hidden in the sand. Arrows. And the next one, just a little bit north of that, it's kind of a triangle, really. Moonlight Scimitar, of course. Also, here are some Pebblets. These are new enemies. Well, goodbye. They're tiny taluses, basically, and you could usually use bombs to blow them up nice and easily. And you get some free materials for it, so I'll take it. And the southern eastern one is another Lizalfos cave. Oh, this ain't going well. Why did I even try to... Well, at least he looks funny. He's having the time of his life up there in the air. It was just a golden claymore. I am getting out of here. Next treasure we're going for is in another skull cave by the Great Cliffs, just southeast of the Gerudo Tower. Once again, I'm using bomb arrows because everything's explosive. My fights are really messy. And it's just a Gerudo spear. Next treasure is again at the Great Cliffs, but we got it last time when we were flying to the shrine. It is simply very high up on a pillar. Next treasure we're going for is to the west of the stables along this quarry area. There is a treasure chest around the corner to one of them, and it has a golden bow, because I don't have enough of those. The next treasure we're going for is just north of the Gerudo Tower. There is an encampment that we need to defeat to get the treasure. Excuse me, that was the Wasteland Tower. Oh, are you kidding me? I killed everyone and you just kept on standing up again. Are you serious? You take so much. Thank you, that worked. Jesus. Yep. All that for Topaz. Next up we have a treasure and a Korok in one. I quite like how they're put together like this. It would make the Korok seem a little bit more valuable. You lift up the treasure, it breaks the thing, gets you a Korok, and you can open the chest. I guess this goes in both videos, huh? And it's just some ice arrows. Next treasure is further to the north. It's a Gerudo Shield on the western edge of the main tallest hill that goes over the path. I can't explain it very well. You can see it on the map. Next treasure is another encampment. Oh boy. Why did I have bomb arrows again? And after all of that fighting, you still never noticed, did you? Get out of here. And it's just a knight's bow. The next treasure is underground here on the eastern edge of this mountain. Next puzzle, we are at the northeast corner of the Wastelands region. There is a chest along the eastern edge of this mountain. It's just amber. And that is the last of all of the treasure in the Gerudo Desert and Wasteland region. So there you go. On that note, I'm going to end it off here. Next time, we'll do some story stuff, I guess. Yeah. I'm going to end it off here. My name's been Daz. You didn't really care, and I will see you in a bit. Okay, so just a little bit west of the southern oasis, there is this camp that we can destroy here. It's got a whole bunch of strong bokoblins and moldugas, but here we go. No, wow, really? Wow. And now I have no sand seal in a sandstorm, and I'm being chased by a whole camp of them. Great!